everybody, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to a new video. This one's going to be super quick. I'm going to run through these pairs as fast as I can, but I will be obviously updating you guys as the week progresses, the usual. I want to get much more active in the group just because I'm back on social media now, so I'm going to be much more at my desk and stuff like that. On your dollar, as you can see here, price is obviously moving to the upside, we're breaking structure to the upside, so we are considered bullish. On the H4, obviously it's confirmed that sort of bullish order flow. However, as you can see, price is starting to range here, so I feel like we could see some sort of markdown back into this demand area, which obviously, if you go on the hourly time frame, you can see a bit better. There's this still slight imbalance there, and obviously an order block in which you could obviously refine this H412. So what I'd be looking at now is obviously if price can come back down, break these lows, I'd be looking for that lower time frame sell opportunity down to this demand, and obviously looking to buy from there in order to see higher prices. Okay, we seem to be tapping into some sort of supply area here. That's extra confidence if we do see a bearish move. I feel like, you know, we could see a slight pullback before continuing bullish. As for pound yen, as you can see here on the daily time frame, again we're overall moving to the upside. However, we have obviously left behind a load of imbalances, so there's obviously a lot of liquidity still waiting to be collected. I am obviously favouring those buys, however I will be looking for those short-term sell opportunities. On the 4H time frame, you can see here I've just refined it to an order block here. Probably would obviously move it up a little bit and refine it on the H1 just because I can't really see any slight imbalance there. However, there's obviously this big imbalance here in which we could see be collected. So obviously the scenario for pound yen is just a slight pullback down into this area, and then obviously if we violate that structure, then we could obviously see lower prices back down to this daily demand in which we could obviously look to buy from. So similar story with euro dollar, but again it just depends on if we get the pullback or not, and if we get if we respect it on a lower time frame, get a nice confirmation entry, then great, we'll take it. Also pound dollar, you can see here the price obviously came back up, broken above this high, so we are considered bullish. We have a bullish range here, so we've got a high and a low. If we go on the H4, you can see here that we're just sort of creating these sort of equal lows. We're tapping into this demand area, so what I would be looking at now is a slight pullback, and I'd obviously look to refine it on a 15-minute, maybe the 1 hour, the 5 minute, just try and find the order block, because if you look at this, these have already all been mitigated. The only one that hasn't is this, which price is currently tapping into, right now. So could price react from here? Well, I guess we'll see. Obviously I don't want to forecast it because I'm not going to hit a sell from there, because the market's only going to just open soon, and obviously we should see a market gap open. So I'll just wait over these, sort of just let the markets develop until Monday's London session, and obviously come back then and just look at the charts and see where price is currently at. Because if we break below these lows and we continue bearish like this, for example, well then we have a nice supply area here to potentially sell from, right? Aussie dollar, US dollar, if you go on a daily time frame, see overall price moving to the upside, taking our structure. Again, we are pretty in a bullish market at the minute. September is generally a losing month for the market, so historically anyways, especially for the stock market. H4, again looking for a potential sell area from what looks like this wick trick, but it was a lower time frame order block. Well, it was a 1 hourly, but I just refined it to just this sort of candle here, this bearish candle, which I was looking for a sell from. As you can see, we have broken above here, so we are considered bullish, and we seem to be reacting from some sort of demand here. So if price obviously continues bullish on the lower time frame, breaking up these highs, we could actually look to buy into this sort of supply area. And if we get a low time frame confirmation entry, then great, I'll look to sell back down to this area. Bitcoin, US dollar. So obviously we have seen an all-time high. We have reacted from it pretty big. We've seen an all-time high and then the price just dropped. So right now I'm obviously not going to be involved in the markets as much. However, I do feel like price could obviously, I know this is a long shot and I don't like forecasting this kind of stuff, but I feel like price could obviously come back to the 46k region before continue bullish, and that is the 46k region. And again, I'll just look to see how price reacts from there. But I feel like we are due a correction in this bullish market, because obviously you got to think, right? Price is broken above the highs. Yeah, we've created an all-time, new all-time high. So what's everyone going to be doing? Well, they're going to be buying more Bitcoin, right? And then what the market do is it'll pull back. Everyone will be, oh, Bitcoin's bearish, and then back to bullish before you know it, right? And that's just the human psychology. And it's like they say, buy the rumor, sell the news, and it's completely true. So we'll see what happens. I guess it's pretty interesting. Again, we could even react from this sort of region here, 58k, and obviously continue bullish. But again, I just feel like we could see a correction when you factor in those retail logic. DXY, so we have broken bearish, we have a bearish intent. We obviously haven't confirmed the bearish order flow. I did forecast this last week, the week before, and did say that price could come down to these lows as we sort of take out these lows here. So that was kind of expected. But what I'm looking at now, if price is going to continue bullish, I would be looking at a 4H breaker structure above this high. And if we get a breaker structure above the high, well then great. We can obviously look to buy into wherever and just ride the price if we are bullish, heading into a bullish market. But obviously if the dollar index is going to continue its bearish move like we saw last year, well then I guess that's something we reanalyze and adapt to. But right now, I sort of have a bullish bias, but I would like to see that H4 high be taken, and we'll discuss what happens next from there. West Texas oil, again, I'm not really going to forecast this one because I don't like cluttering it too much, but we are extremely bullish. So right now buys are obviously much more favourable. H4 again much more bullish, you start to see the highs and lows a bit more clearer. And then on the H1 you can see here that this is our demand zone in which I'm looking to long from. We could obviously see a reaction from here, but I just feel like that's a bit too high in price in terms of premium discount, so I don't want to be buying in such a expensive pricing zone, right? So yeah, again, I'll be looking for buys from that potential demand area. Gold. So if we go on a dead time frame here, we forecasted last week that we was going to react from this potential area, in which we did. And as you can see here, we did break above this high and obviously tapping into this sort of supply area again, just tapping into this imbalance. And as you can see, this daily we didn't get close above, so we haven't obviously confirmed the bullish order flow just yet. We just, we have confirmed the bullish order flow, but we haven't confirmed a new bullish range, right? This could just be one huge wick rejection to the upside before dropping off and selling off again. But again, nothing's really changed from my previous week's analysis. I'm still looking for those potential buys into this sort of overall supply area, right? On the H4, you can see here again we're moving bullish to the upside. We have obviously seen a closure above there, so from there we're looking at a potential buy opportunity from, I reckon, from around this sort of same demand area. I would look at a lower time frame confirmation entry, but we probably will. Yeah, you can see there's something within this wick on the H4, so I'm looking to buy from around the same region price seeing reaction from, right? So I am pretty bullish on gold, and other than that, that's pretty much it. It's a super quick forecast, nothing really much to it. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to be much more active this week, I promise. Just some things I need to take care of, which is all sorted now. But yeah, thank you guys for understanding and for your patience as well. I really appreciate it. But like I said, if you're still watching this video, let me know, and if you have any questions, then also let me know, and we'll go from there. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. Catch you on the next one.